Have you ever seen a black boy whose IQ score is more than a physicist like Albert Einstein? A black girl who can speak 10 different languages? Or a black boy who started speaking in full sentences at the age of only 6 months? In this video, let's know about the 10 most genius black kids. Number 10, Ramarni Wilfred. If Einstein and Stephen Hawking had a genius competition, guess who would win? That's right, Ramarni Wilfred. This kid has an IQ of 162, 2 points higher than both Einstein and Hawking. Imagine being able to read and write fluently before the age of 3. By 10, Ramarni decided to casually score higher than some of the greatest minds ever on the IQ test. Number 9, Anila Beavers. What were you doing at 4 months old? Probably babbling, right? Well, Anila Beavers was reciting her ABCs. And by the age of 4, not only was she reading, but also speaking Spanish fluently. Her IQ was 145, and she became a member of Mensa at the age of 4. If anyone deserves their own reality show, it's her. Imagine watching a toddler solve puzzles while casually discussing world events in multiple languages. Number 8, Alana George. Alana George is another kid who makes the rest of us feel like we might have been a bit lazy growing up. At the age of 4, she had an IQ of 140 and could solve 50-piece puzzles faster than most adults could brew their morning coffee. She became the second youngest member of Mensa in the UK, showing that her intelligence is truly out of this world. Number 7, David Balogun. David Balogun didn't just graduate from high school at age 9, he did it all remotely, on his iPad. Let that sink in. This budding astrophysicist is already developing theories that challenge the Big Bang Theory, and he's got plans to explore the mysteries of black holes. In his spare time, he's inventing concepts like hologram computers. Basically, David is out here breaking scientific ground, while the rest of us are just trying to figure out how to use our smartphones. Number 6, Kelvin Doe. In Sierra Leone, Kelvin Doe built a radio station at 15 using nothing but scraps. Think about it. Most kids that age are trying to figure out how to make a sandwich, and Kelvin's out here creating media platforms. His invention brought communication to his community and got him an invitation to speak at MIT. Number 5, Mabu Loiseau. Mabu is fluent in 8 languages and a master of 8 musical instruments at the age of 5. This multilingual prodigy speaks French, Spanish, Mandarin, Arabic, and more, all while playing the piano, violin, and guitar. Number 4, Carson Huey. At just 14, Carson Huey was earning a master's degree in quantum physics. Most of us can't even say quantum mechanics without getting tongue-tied, and Carson's out here researching it. He's been fascinated with math since age 3 and is already on the path to a PhD in physics. If the world needs a new theoretical physicist to crack the mysteries of the universe, Carson is the one to watch. Number 3, Alina Anily. At 13, Alina Anily is not just attending medical school, she's also the founder of Brown STEM Girl, a nonprofit organization that empowers girls of color in STEM fields. Imagine juggling medical school with running an organization. She became the youngest African-American medical student ever, proving that she's not just smart, she's a trailblazer for future generations. Number 2, Caleb Anderson. Most kids learn how to read at age 5, but Caleb Anderson was reading by the age of 1. By 3, he was already tackling advanced math, and by 12, he was being recruited by Georgia Tech. Caleb's brain is like a supercomputer, processing information at lightning speed. He's on a fast track to becoming one of the youngest college students in history, leaving the rest of us wondering how he does it. Number 1, Adam Kirby. At just 6 months old, Adam Kirby was speaking in full sentences, and by age 2, he had an IQ of 141. Most toddlers are still figuring out how to walk, but Adam was solving puzzles and reading books. This pint-sized genius took the world by storm with his high mental development at such a tender age, leaving psychologists stunned and his parents thrilled. Here's a quick question. Isn't it true that the mainstream media never tells about black genius children to keep them unknown?